Doyle Brunson out of this hand. And another big one for Phill Laak.
Phill continues his passive playing style, just limping with ace-king.
Tony G races to 2,000.
Can always count on Tony G to build a pot for him.
Phill Hellmuth, suited connectors. Makes the call. E-dub, our loose cannon. Small pocket pair.
He's getting the right odds to make the call here, try to hit a set.
And so too does Daniel. And Phill Laak, why not? Ace-king, I'll play two. So 5 players on the flop. Ace-jack-9, a pair of hearts. Check by Hellmuth. Check by Wiggins. Check by Negreanu.
Laak can't play passively anymore. Way too many people in this hand. He's got to thin the field.
He's listening to you, Joe. Bet 6,400.
Tony G's got an open-ended straight draw. We've seen him call with much worse. Don't expect him to be leaving this pot anytime soon.
He's not. He makes the call.
Backdoor hearts are no good. Phill Laak has the ace of hearts.
Phill Hellmuth folds. E-dub folds. And so does Daniel. On to the turn. 7 of clubs. Laak checks.
The 7 does put us straight out there with 10-8. Laak's gonna just want to see a showdown as cheaply as possible.
Tony G checks and a 5 of diamonds on the river.
Now with the check behind on the turn, Phill is probably now confident he has the best hand. We're going to see a value bet, it looks like.
Makes it 12,200 to go for Tony G.
Tony G's missed again.
And he raises to 26,000.
Trying to buy it on the river. I said Phill was confident he had the best hand. That confidence can go right out the window when you get raised on the river. It's a very tricky bet.
Wow. Feels like you got real something. Pre-flop.
I love it when Phill Laak talks to himself.
Wow.
Well, he's trying to put it together in his head. You know, a raise this size looks like a value raise. In the end, Laak's only got 1 pair.
So you have 8-10. Or nothing. That's pretty much it. Are you going to value bet ace-5?
You know, Phil's also well aware Tony's stuck and steaming.
Kind of a weak bet, 10,000 into like 23 or whatever. Oh, it's only 20 more. Is that what it is? 25, 26, and 12. So it's 14 more to get a ton of money. So 14 more to get a ton of money.
Phill makes the call and wins a pot of more than $75,000.
You could see Phill calculating the pot odds in his head, trying to figure out how often this hand is good.
You were talking about Tony.